You're crazy with the heat. Credit is no good for a notion salesman.
Port, all aboard!
Why not? What's the matter with credit? It's old-fashioned. Charlie, you're an Anvil salesman. Your firm give credit?
No, sir.
Huh, nor anybody else.
River City next.
Cash for the merchandise. Cash for the button hooks.
Cash for the cotton goods, cash for the hard goods,
Cash for the soft goods. Cash for the fancy goods.
cash for the noggins and the biggins and the firkins, cash for the hogshead, cask and demijohn, cash for the crackers and the pickles and the fly picker.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk?
You can talk, you can talk. You can bicker, you can talk. You can bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk, you can talk. You can talk. Bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you want, but it's different than it was.
No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Why, some Model T Ford made the trouble, made the people want to go, want to get up and go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 22, 23 miles to the county seat.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Who's gonna patronize a little bitty 2x4 kind of store anymore?
What do you talk? What do you talk? Where do you get it?
The Model T and all. Take a gander at the store, at the Modron store, at the present day store, at the present day Modron departmentalized grocery store.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get
You
it?
can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you want, but it's different than it was.
No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Why, if the you-needed biscuit made the trouble, you needed with the crackers in a package. The you-needed biscuit in an airtight sanitary package made the Cracker Barrel obsolete.
Cracker Barrel went out the window with a mail pouch cup plug, John by the stove, changing the approach to a traveling salesman, made it pretty hard.
No, it didn't, but you gotta know the territory.
Gone with the hogshead, cask and demijohn. Gone with the sugar barrel, pickle barrel, milk pan. Gone with the tub and the pail and the tears.
Ever met a fellow by the name Hill?
No!
Just a minute.
Never heard any salesman Hill. Now he doesn't know the territory.
He doesn't know the territory.
What's the fella's line? Never worries about his line.
Never worries about his
Or
line.
the Cracker Barrel being obsolete, or the you-needed biscuit in an airtight sanitary package from the Model T Ford.
Just a minute.
Never worries about his line. Never worries about his line. The doggone thing, he's just a bang-beat bell-ringing and big hall, great go, necker, nothing, rip, roar, never time a bullseye salesman. That's from Harold Hill. Tell us what's his line.
He's afraid, and he doesn't know the territory.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
He's a music man. He's a what? He's a music man. And he sells clarinets to the kids in the town, with the big trombones and the rat-a-tat drums and the big brass bass, and the piccolo, uniforms too, with the shiny gold braid on the coat and the big red stripe around the
Well, I don't know much about bands, but I do know you can't make a living selling big trombones. No, sir. Mandolin picks, perhaps in a here and there Jew's harp.
No, the fellow sells band, boys band. I don't know how he does it, but he lives like a king, and he tallies and he gathers and he plucks and he shines, and when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him.
Yes, sir.
But he doesn't know the territory.
River City. We just crossed the state line and over into Iowa. River City, population 112. Cigarettes are illegal in this state. Board!
All right, if you're all through, I'll tell you about Harold Hill.
Do you really know Harold Hill?
Never saw him in my life, but I know this much. He's given every one of us a black eye. After he's worked the town over, the next salesman to arrive gets automatically tarred and feathered and rode out to the city limits on a rail. You think that's funny? Wait till it happens to you. Your hair never grows back.
Well, why should he get run out of town?
Because in order to sell band instruments and uniforms and instruction books, he has to guarantee to teach those kids to play.
Well,
And form them into a band, with himself as the leader.
what's wrong with that?
He don't know one note from another, that's what's wrong with that. And he can't tell a bass drum from a pipe organ. I'll catch up to that swindling two-bit thimble rigger, and when I do, I'll squeal on him so loud!
You're mad, Charlie. I'd sure like to be around you when you catch up with him.
Well, it won't be on this trip. Not in Iowa. Even the great Professor Harold Hill wouldn't try to sell them neckboat Hawkeyes out here.
Board! All aboard!
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I'll have to give Iowa a try.
Don't believe I caught your name.
Don't believe I dropped it.
Oh, there's nothing halfway about the IOA to treat you when we treat you with sweet house you at home. There's an Iowa kind, a special chip on the shoulder attitude we've never lived without that we recall. We recall as our falling thermometers in December if we ask about our weather in July. And we're so fine on stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time. We never say eye to eye. What the heck? You're welcome. Join us at the picnic. You can have your fill of all the food you bring yourself. You really ought to give Iowa a try.
Why you are contrary.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, Marion.
It is if you want to go around in your drawers all day.
And there I was on the mass in hospital, and nobody came to see me. Cousin will never come, Aunt Bertha never come. Your Aunt Bertha's dead. She wouldn't come anyway.
We recall as our falling thermometers in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so fine on stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But we'll give you our shirt and a back to go with it. If your crop should happen to die.
So what the heck? You're welcome. Glad to have you with us, even though we may not ever mention it again.
You really ought to give Iowa, by Iowa, Dubuque, Des Moines, Davenport, Marshalltown, Mason City, Cleveland, Graves, Munich. Ought to give Iowa a try.
Mr. Squires, yes, I'm interested in a ring someday if you could accommodate me.
Well, then I expect you not to see the man in charge of hiring rates. Who's late, as usual? Hey, Greg!
Marcellus.
Hey, you old son of a gun! What?
But, Greg, Professor Hill's the name.
Harold Hill.
But
What are you doing here? Why didn't you let me know you was coming?
I didn't know I was myself. Besides, how could I know you'd end up in a little tight town like this? You're a pretty big slicker in your business with me.
Too many close shaves the way you work. Besides, I got myself a nice, comfortable girl. Ethel Toffelmeyer, boss's niece.
Gone legitimate, huh? I need to come to no good.
What's the new pitch? You're not back in the band business? I heard you was in steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No!
Now, give me the lowdown on this.
You'll never get anywhere in the band business with these stubborn Iowans, Greg. Besides, we got a stuck-up music teacher who will expose you before you get your grip on Pat.
Male or female?
The music teacher. She's the librarian. Female.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. If she passes by, point her out to me.
I will. How are you going to start the pitch?
Same anyway. Keep that music teacher off balance. And my next step will be to get your town out of the serious trouble it's in.
River City isn't in any trouble.
Then I have to create some. I have to create a desperate need for a boys' band. Do you remember? Now, what's new around here? What can I use?
Nothing. Except the billiard parlor's just put in a new pool table.
They never had a pool table here before.
Nope. Only billiards.
That'll do. See you later, Moms. And don't forget, music teacher.
Music teacher.
Ah, you're Mr. Dunlop.
Yeah.
Well, either you're closing your eyes to a situation you don't wish to acknowledge, or you're not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here I say trouble, right here in River City. Why sure, I'm a billiard player, certainly my part to say, my part to say. I consider that the hours I spend with you in my hand are golden. Help cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take and try to give an ironclad lead to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? Well, just as I say it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ball-blind game, I say that any fool can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that slump, the first big step on the road to the depths of death where dancing first. Medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit. And listening to some big out-of-town Jasper hear him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trot race, no, but a race where they sit down right on a horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy sitting on Dan Pat. Make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a tape. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum. But the capital P in that rhymes with P stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say your young man will be frittering away there noontime, supper time, tour time too. Get the ball in the pocket. Never mind getting dandelions pulled to the screen door pocket for the beefsteak powder. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are close with the cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids and the knickerbockers, sure tell young ones, picking in the pool hall, wonder if the school got trouble. Folks right here in River City. Trouble with the capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on when we're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out people, trying out cuties, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breath with sense, and one fine night they leave the pool hall, heading for the dance of the armory, libertine men and scarlet women, and ragtime, shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter, with the arms of a jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the Isle of Britain is the devil's playground. Trouble.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
But the capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school.
Our children's gonna have trouble.
Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's whiz-bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell, trouble, and so's your old man, trouble. Well, so my friend, we got trouble.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Remember the name, Plymouth Rock and the Golden Rule.
Our children's gonna have trouble.
Oh, we got trouble. We're terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 numbered balls is the devil's tool.
Devil's tool.
Oh yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble.
Oh, yes, we got trouble here. We got big trouble.
With a T.
The capital T.
Gotta rhyme with P.
Rhymes with P.
And that stands for pool.
That stands for pool. Oh, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. Right here in River City with the capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Stands for pool. We surely got trouble, trouble. Right here in River City. Right here.
Did you drop your?
No,
Didn't I meet you in?
no.
I will only be in town a short while and
Good. has been following me all over town.
Oh? Who?
I never saw him before.
Did he say anything?
He tried.
Did you say anything?
Mama, of course not. No, don't dawdle, Amaryllis. So, do, la, re, ti, mi, a little slower, and please keep the fingers as curved and nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear.
If you don't mind my saying so, it wouldn't have hurt you to find out what the gentleman wanted.
I know what the gentleman wanted.
What, dear?
You'll find it in Balzac.
Excuse me for a living, but I never read it.
Neither has anyone else in this town.
There you go again with that same old comment about the low mentality of River City people and taking it all too much too hard.
Now, Mama, as long as the Madison Public Library was entrusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the ladies of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice.
But darling, when a woman has a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can't quote Balzac and Shakespeare and all the other highfalutin Greeks.
Mama, if you don't mind me saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
No, I haven't changed the subject. I was talking about that stranger on the street. In the suitcase, maybe, a very last chance.
Mama, do you think that I'd allow a common masher? Now, really, Mama, I have my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intention.
I know all about your standards, and if you don't mind my saying so, there's not a man alive who could hope to measure up to that blend of Paul Bunyan, St. Patrick, and Noel Webster. You can hope to for yourself. What are your Irish imagination? You're not even stubborn, still lively, full of books.
Well, if that isn't the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. Can I have a drink, please?
May I have a...
May I have a drink, please?
Yes, dear.
Winthrop, it's after dark. Is that a way to walk in the house?
Hello.
That won't do at all. Have a kiss for me, boy. The lady over there's your sister, young man.
Hello, Winthrop.
Winthrop, where's your manners?
I'm having a party on Saturday. Will you please come? I'd especially like it very much if you'd come. Winthrop.
Well, Winthrop, Amaryllis let you to a party. Are you going or aren't you?
No.
No, what?
No, thank you.
You know the little girl's name.
He won't say Amaryllis because of the S, because of his list. He's ashamed.
We know all about his list, Amaryllis. Well, Winthrop,
I'll bet he won't say it. No, thank you, Amaryllis. Amaryllis! He's crying. I think it's so mad at people. Just because he lisps.
It's not only because he lisps, Amaryllis. That's just part of it.
Well, what's the other part?
Never mind, dear. It's just that he never talks much.
Not even to you and your mother?
No. We all have to be a little patient.
I'm patient, even though he doesn't ever talk to me. But I do him. Every night, I say goodnight to him on the evening star. You have to do it the very second you see it too, or it doesn't count. Good night, my Winthrop. Good night. Sleep tight.
There, darling, don't cry. You have lots of time. If not Winthrop, there'll be someone else.
Never! I'll end up an old maid like you. I'm sorry, Miss Marion. Can I play my crosshead, please?
May I play
May
my...
I play my crosshead, please?
You may.
See, without a sweetheart, you know to say goodnight to an evening star.
I know, Amaryllis. For the time being, just say goodnight, my someone. You can put the name in when the right someone comes along.
All right, it's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your crosshead.
Now I may play my crosshead, please.
Good night, my someone. Good night, my love.
Lady McKechnie Shin for leading the singing. And to J.C. Squires for his fine stereo-optician slides. And to Ethel Toppelmeyer, our piano player. As mayor of River City, I welcome you, River Citizens, to the 4th of July exercises set up for the indoors here at Madison Gymnasium. Account the weather. The members of the school board will now present the patriotic tableau. The members of the school board will not present the patriotic tableau. Some disagreement about costumes, I suppose. Instead, we will present a spectacle, my wife. A spectacle in which my wife, you Lady McKechnie Shin, will take a leading part.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He has trampled out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. Who shot? George! Who shot me? Yes! It was Tommy Jesus!
I would legalize you!
Fine, hurry up, Sarah.
Mrs. Shin will recover! No thanks to a certain young ruffian who is a disgrace to our city! Fourscore! The Payne's fireworks spectacle last days at Pompeii will take place, providing the rain stops by 9:30. It'll be held at Madison Picnic Park in the Far Meadow, across the creek from the pest house.
How can it be raining? Didn't the Gazette predict fair?
Sure did, that's why we all prepared for a storm.
The Gazette is accurate most of the time, and you know that, JC.
That's right,
You
JC.
would last very long in the banking business being accurate most of the time.
You're
See,
not
okay,
wrong.
I'll just on point.
Let's get over here! Order!
Number 8's late again tonight.
I make her early.
She's late, all right.
She's right on time. What's the matter with your watch?
What's the matter with your watch? I don't come in.
Quit bickering in public!
All in the world,
Never mind! Fourscore and...
We heard there's a pool table in town.
I did hear that.
Now wait just a minute.
Is there a pool table or isn't there?
Will you allow me to get on with the exercises?
Any more exercises until we get this pool matter settled.
I really have to.
Protect our children.
Resist sin and corruption. Smite that devil and keep our young boys pure. Friends, may I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this troubled friend with the wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize a River City Boys Band. Pa-ra-ra. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with the gold trombone? Ra-ha, ra-ra-da-da-da-da. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did you famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard pole walls come a-tumbling down. Oh, a band will do, my friends. Yes, I said a boys' band, do you hear me? I said River City's gotta have a boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand, and River City's gonna have a boys' band. Sure as the Lord made little green apples. And that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Ted, Fred. And you'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals. You'll hear the thunder of rolling drums, the shimmer of trumpets, ta-ta-ra. And you'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great creator, W.C. Hack, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. 76th trombones led the big parade, with 110 cornets close at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun, with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 breeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copperbond and timpani and horse platoons, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double belly of euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having its big fat say. There were 50 mounted cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than before. Clarinets of every size and trumpeters would improvise a full octave higher than the score.
76 trombones hits the counterpoint, while 110 cornets blaze away. To the rhythm of march, 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 all the kids began to march, and they're marching still right today.
This calls for emergency action. That man is a spellbinder, but I haven't seen Iowa people this excited since the night Frank Gotch and Strangler Lewis lay on the mat for 3.5 hours without moving a muscle. Never mind, I want his credentials, but grab that hoodlum! He almost blew up Mrs. Shin!
Thank you, Professor. I have to make an example of him. Ringleader, you know. What he does, the gang does.
Let me go. She clock.
Oh, you wild kid, you always hang around my oldest girl. His father's one of them day laborers down in town. You wild kid, you take her down Main Street after my oldest girl last Sunday.
I wasn't eating check.
Don't you contradict me.
We was just walking. Chili clock.
You want your phraseology? I know what you's doing, my little Gracie Senior. Now, if I ever catch you touching my oldest daughter again, you'll hear from me till who laid the rails. Hill, want to talk to you Monday morning about this band thing over in City Hall, 10 o'clock sharp. And I want that spellbinder's credentials.
Oh, Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
You don't know this kid. He's tough. He's got his gang waiting outside.
Oh, I'll be careful. Tommy, I'd like to talk to you about the band.
Oh, gee, Professor, that's for the little kids.
Now, I'm not talking about you playing in the band. You're mechanically minded, aren't you? Ever do anything with perpetual motion?
Nearly had it a few times.
Did. You're my man. Do you realize nobody has ever invented a music holder for a marching piccolo player? No place to hang the music.
Jingly Clyde, wonder where I can get some wire.
Look in yourself. That's where people keep wire.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up a gang. Oh, young lady. Oh, young miss. What's your name?
Zanita, I didn't have any idea you was making it to me. Gods.
Do you know Tommy Jelis?
Well,
Tommy, this is Anita. Escort the young lady home.
only excepting I'm not going home. I have to go to the library.
Then escort the young lady home by way of the library. By way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
You're pretty young, pretty bright young fella, Professor. Made a couple mistakes, though.
Oh.
The mayor happens to own the billiard parlor and that new pool table.
Oh. What was my other mistake?
That's Anita. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Just a minute, Professor Hill. We need your credentials. We're the school board.
Academic certificates.
Nothing of the kind.
We need letters and paper.
Make fun of a bond!
A bond?
I hear it.
Say. Ice cream.
Well, ice cream. I don't sing on the manifest.
All right. Talk then. Down here.
Ice cream.
Talk.
Slow. Ice cream.
See? Singing is only sustained talking. Now you.
Ice cream.
Now you. Right here.
Ice cream.
Now you, sir.
Ice
Ladies, from now on, you'll never see one of those men out the other three.
Oh, why, Professor, you're wrong. They've hated each other for 15 years.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
How can there be
Any sin insincere? Where is the good in goodbye, in goodbye? Your apprehensions confuse me, dear. Puzzle and mystify, tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear, while one single star shines above. How can there be any sin insincere? Aren't we sincerely in love? Oh, we're in love.
Professor? Of what? At what college did they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana. Gold medal class of all 5.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? Another thing, Mr. Hill. I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town, and I think it only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in there which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Hey, Greg!
Oh, hi, Marcellus. Don't call me Greg.
How'd you make out with the music teacher?
Scrumptious. Ate out of my hand the minute I tipped my head.
She did! Boy, did you cut a swath tonight. For a minute there, I even thought you knew something about leading a band. Just like when you used to imitate that band concert fella back in Joplin.
Yeah. Oh, that's kid stuff. I'm in rare form these days, son. Just you keep your eyes on me for the next 4 weeks.
4 weeks? It only used to take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
It still does. But it takes 4 weeks for the uniform.
Oh no, Greg, you haven't any uniforms?
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But you can't lead a band, I mean, not for any 4 weeks. I mean, you don't know one note from another.
I have a revolutionary new method called the Think System. Where you don't bother with notes.
But in 4 weeks, the people who want to hear some music, you'll have to lead a band.
But when the uniforms arrive, they forget everything else. At least long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation, son. I've got a time to write down to the last wave of the brakeman's hand on the last train out of town. Now, Mr. Washburn, if you'll excuse me.
Gonna line yourself up a little canoodling, huh?
Well,
Say, I could set you up with Ethel's sister. Real lovely girl. Teaches Sunday school.
no wide-eyed eager wholesomeness in Sunday school teacher for me. That kind of girl spins webs no spider ever. Listen, boy. A girl who trades on all that purity really wants to trade my independence for her security. The only affirmative she will file refers to marching down the aisle. No golden, glorious, gleaming, pristine goddess. No, sir, what no Diana do I play phone. I can tell you that right now. I snarl, I hiss. How can ignorance be compared to bliss? I spark, I fizz. For the lady who knows what time it is, I cheer, I rave. For the virtue, I'm too late to save the sadder but wiser girl for me. This is like old times, Mox.
I missed you, pal.
No bright-eyed, blushing, breathless baby doll baby. No, sir, that kind of child ties nuts. No sailor ever knew. I prefer to take a chance on a more adult romance. No dewy young miss who keeps resisting all the time she keeps insisting. No wide-eyed, wholesome, innocent female. No, sir, why she's the fisherman, I'm the fish you see. Plop, I flinch, I shy. When the lass with the delicate air walks by, I smile, I grin. When the gal with the touch of sin walks in, and I hope and I pray for Hester to win just one more egg. The sadder but wiser girl's the girl for me. The sadder but wiser girl for me.
Oh, Professor Hill! You're on the dog. There you go! On the KV! They're all so excited about the band. I'm on the top of my beautiful girl. And this is Mrs. Squires and Mrs. Hicks, and of course you've met Eulalie McKechnishin, our nurse wife. Isn't it exciting, Eulalie?
Oh, I couldn't say. I could not say. Oh, no, I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate, and naturally I'm reticent. Oh, yes, I'm reticent.
Of course, Mrs. Shin, I understand. But you see, part of my music plans include a committee on the dance, and... No, wait, do that again, Mrs. Shin. Your foot the way you raised it just now.
Oh, well, I have a bunion there. It bothers my...
Oh, what grace! What natural flow of rhythm, what expression of line and movement.
Mr. Hill.
You must accept the chairmanship for the ladies' auxiliary of the classic dance, mustn't she, ladies? Oh, every move you make, Mrs. Shin, bespeaks del salt. Will you? Will you? Say yes, Mrs. Shin.
Eulalie McKechnie Shin. Well, that is, dancing. Well...
Then you accept.
Yes. And I would like to say...
Think. Now, the young lady who plays the piano, Marion Peru, I believe. After all, she is the librarian.
Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 chip. Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course I shouldn't tell you this, but she advocates dirty books. Chaucer. Balzac. The worst thing is, of course, I shouldn't tell you this either, but the hell! Nobody lives on my street like me to stop!
I'll tell. That woman made brazen overtures to a man who never had a friend in this town till she came here. Old Miser Madison.
Miser Madison. Madison Picnic Park, Madison Hospital, Madison Gymnasium. That Miser Madison?
Exactly! Who did he think he was, anyway?
Well, I should say, show off. He had to town the library too, didn't he?
That's just it! When he died, he left the library building to the city, but he left all the books to her!
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That woman ate brazen overtures, but the guilt catch the errand. She had a golden glint in her eye and a silver voice with a counterfeit ring. Just melt her down and you'll reveal a lump of lead as cold as steel. Here, where a woman's heart should be. The library, nothing but you left all the books to her. Chaucer. Rabelais. Balzac.
We need your credentials. Yes, I have just put you on over at the hotel. Follow me. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. We're going to leave you now. It's all right. I know everything, and it doesn't make any difference.
What are you talking about?
You are probably very young. Anyone could make a mistake.
What?
No apologies, no explanations, please. I will only be in town a short while, and sadder but wiser girl for me.
Will you please make your selection and leave?
I have.
Well, what do you want to take out?
Librarian.
Quiet, please.
Librarian. You're You're not listening, Marion. Look. Marion. Marbles, 6 steelies, 8 aggies, a dozen peepees, and 1 big lassie with an American flag in the middle. I think I'll drop them.
No.
Madam Librarian. What can I do, my dear, to catch your ear? I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marion, heaven help us if the library caught on fire and the volunteer host brigade men had to whisper the news to Marion. Madam Librarian. What can I say, my dear, to make it clear? I need you badly, badly, Madam Librarian. Marion, if I stumbled up my busted my whatchamacallit, I could lie on your floor and notice my body had turned to care. Madam Librarian. Now in the moonlight, a man could sing it in the moonlight. And the fellow would know that his darling had heard every word of his song with the moonlight helping along. But when I drop in here to tell you, dear, I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marion, it's a long lost cause I could never win, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin. And you're talking out loud with them, librarian, such as Marion. Madam Librarian. in here to tell you, dear, I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marion, it's a long lost cause. I can never wait, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin. And he's talking out loud with that librarian, such as Marion. Ladies' dance committee meets Tuesday nights. Madam Librarian, marshmallow. Well, Tommy, we've had a pretty good morning. 11 sales out of 12 tries. Tell you what, it's almost noon. You better go home and get some dinner. I'll try a couple by myself.
Yes, sir. Goodbye, Professor.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thank you.
Just a minute here. Are you soliciting? You haven't got a license.
Why, no, Mr. Mayor. I collect doorbells. And this specimen has an unusual tone quality.
Flattery will not avail you. Soliciting is statutory in this county. Malfeasance without a permit. Why haven't you been down to City Hall with your references?
Just missed you, why? Mr. Mayor. Oh no, your hair.
What?
That spread of the little finger. It's hereditary.
Oh, it is. What does that mean?
It means that your son's little finger is perfectly situated to operate the spit valve on a B-flat flugelhorn.
Is that good?
Good. It means that America has at last produced an artist who can flugel-minute waltz in 50 seconds.
Well, how can I get one of those horns?
Well, sign here, Mr. Mayor. That will be $17 import fee.
Yes, sir. And just think, I could have missed this whole... I haven't got a son. You unscrupulous fly-by-night! You unscrupulous! You be down City Hall with your by-God papers at 3 o'clock.
You mean this afternoon?
I couldn't make myself any plainer if I was a Quaker on his day off!
Mrs. Peru, do you realize you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
I don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
Oh, if your boy has that same firm chin and those splendid cheek muscles, by George, not that he could ever be really great, you understand, but...
Is that so? And in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all the really great cornet players were Irish. O'Clark, O'Mendez, O'Clyde.
Professor, we are Irish.
No, really. Well, that clinches it. Sign here, Mrs. Peru. That will be $7 earnest money. Nothing more due until the first installment, payable at opening of band practice. Thank you. And of course, I'll need the boy's measurements for his band uniform.
His uniform?
Hello, son. Certainly, his uniform. And there won't be a penny due till delivery, which gives him 4 weeks to enjoy, to anticipate, to imagine. No cost whatever. Never allow the demands of tomorrow to interfere with the pleasures and excitement of today.
Would it have
A stripe? Certainly, my boy. A wide red stripe on each side. Now, what do you think of that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. And if you get him to play in the band, why, you'll have St. Michael's own way with you. But if anybody can do it, I'll bet that you can. Out of the crowd, I pick you for a hat-carrying, clay-pipe smoking, shamrock wearing, harp-playing, Mavernine pinching, Terrace Hall minstrel-singing Irishman. Be good and be generous. Where are you from, me boy?
Gary, Indiana.
I knew it, Gary. Where did you say?
Gary, Indiana. In fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Where's she now?
How to do, Miss Peru?
How to do, Mr. Hill?
Of course. Peru. I thought the name sounded familiar. I've tried to see you since the other night, but
He wants to put Winthrop in the band.
We're not interested, Mama.
But, Marion, the boy would have his father's musical gifts. He does have my jaw, you know.
Your husband, musical. Well, I'd like to have a talk with him. I'm sure that we could come to some sort.
Burst in on everyone's home like this, prying into personal affairs. We're not interested.
Well, that's one for and one against. Now, why not let the boy's father decide? I'm sure that like...
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that is all the more reason why your brother should have something like this.
My brother is a 10-year-old problem child who can't understand why his father was taken away. Would you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. As to your musical tricks, why don't you go into business with some nice carnival man who sells gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Musical tricks? Well, Miss Peru, I hardly think that that is... I get the feeling she likes the idea. Oh, a little cautious, perhaps, but I admire that woman. Now just keep me alive, and I'll be back later in the week.
Professor, about the boy's measurements. I make all his clothes. Sleeve 21, waist 18, couch 14.
Fine, that's all I need. Now I must get back to the hotel.
And, Professor, I do hope you'll excuse Marion. She's not really...
Oh, please, don't worry about a thing. I'm sure that at heart she's as lovely as herself. Good day to you.
Has he gone?
He has. I hope not forever. Carolyn, don't you ever think of your future? Gary Indiana Conservatory class of all 5. Now, darling.
Now, Mama, surely a girl's future doesn't depend on encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered, woman-chasing traveling man that comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling, all right. Only it's a well-known principle that if we keep the flint in one drawer and the steel in another, they'll never strike much of a fire.
Mama! Winthrop, I know you're here. Please go to the library and ask Miss Grubb to give you the book I set aside. It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890-1910. It's a large brown volume with black corners.
Do I have to?
You won't have to talk to anyone. I've written it all down. Thank you, dear.
Now what are you up to? Why do you need books at this hour of the night?
I have a feeling the Indiana Journal may poke some very large holes in the professor's claim.
Well, I give up. At your age, if you don't mind my asking, what kind of white knight do you expect to come riding along?
Well, I'm not waiting for Luther Griner, who backs me into the ancient history shelf every time he comes into the library.
He does?
Or Ed Gammage. And that buggy of his, with the removable back seat. But I'm not waiting for a man in shiny white armor either. My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, what my heart would say if it only knew. His divineness, show me all I want is a plain man, all I want is a modest man, a quiet man, a gentleman, a straightforward and honest man to sit with me in a cottage somewhere in the state of Iowa, and I would like him to be more interested in me than he is in himself, and more interested in us than in me.
wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, let me walk with him where the others ride by. Walk and love him till I
Selena. Hey, Selena.
Tommy, Mom and Papa are right over in the bank. He got us.
All right, then meet me after school.
I can't. It's Upper's league night. Me too. You see, isn't that just what I said? Last time around, we already nailed the footprint, and where are we meeting next? The Black Hole in Calcutta. He got us.
Well, I only wanted to show you my invention.
What invention?
The music holder for the marching piccolo player. Where to hang the music. Still, it's a few minor flaws. See, like when you hold tight enough to keep the music steady, you can't wiggle your fingers. And meanwhile, you could go blind.
Tommy and Papa.
Is that the very first thing I said or not?
Yes, George.
Yes, the very first thing I said, or I'll take it with the horse. Get that spellbinder's credentials, I said, morning of 4th of July, 1912. And now look, my wife is off dancing, attending in all hours of the day instead of in the home.
But
The
George!
school board is singing up street and down alley instead of tending to city matters. My oldest girl is off boarding with some wild kid, and my business is falling so far off I can't find the balance sheet.
Mayor Shin, I found something very interesting in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater,
Is who?
his university.
Oh, I know all about that. In fact, that's all I could get out of him. Gary Conservatory, class of Art 5.
If you take a little time to read about the conservatory, you won't have to look much further. It's on page...
Papa, the Wells Fargo wagon is just coming up from the depot.
Nonsense. At this hour of the day, the Wells Fargo wagon.
It could be the band instruments.
The band instruments.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be.
I got a box of maple sugar on my birthday.
And once I got some grapefruits from Tampa. Montgomery Ward sent me a bathtub and a cross-cut saw. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. A prepaid surprise or COD.
It could be curtains.
Or dishes.
Or a double boiler.
Or it could be
Yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be.
something special.
Something very, very special now.
Just for me.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, don't let it pass my door. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what he was coming for. I got some salmon from Seattle last September.
And I expect a new rocking chair.
I hope I get my raisins from Fresno.
The DA order sent a cannon for the courthouse square.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. I don't know how I can ever wait to see. It could be something for someone who is not a relation, or it could be something special just for me.
In the meantime, stay off the streets, get acquainted with your instruments, and think about the minuet mission. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da.
Sister, sister, isn't this the most scrumpiest little thing you ever saw? I never thought I'd ever see anything so scrumptious as a scrumptious little thing. Oh, sister!
Round one for you, Mr. Hill, but I better hear some bygone tooting out of them horns in pretty short order, or I'll see you in front of the grand jury over at the county seat. Now, Miss Marion, that's that book.
Come, George. Tempest Fugit.
You want your phraseology? Go home if you want. We've got business with the librarian. About that book.
Ladies' Dance Committee meets Tuesday nights at the high school.
Lovely ladies, lovely. Now turn. Take the body with you. Lovely. Now let's have a go at our Grecian urns. One Grecian urn. Two Grecian urns. And a fountain. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Trickle, 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 trickle. Splendid, ladies. I predict our display will be the highlight of the ice cream sociable. Now, gentlemen, if you're ready. And remember, ladies, don't make me say it again. Always keep your face to the audience. All right, Mr. Dunlop.
It's you in the sunrise, it's you in my cup, it's you all the way into town. It's your sweet hello, dear, that sets me up. And it's your got to go, dear, that gets me down. It's you on my pillow, in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner, or truer, or plainer than it's you? It's you.
Smile, girls, smile.
Yes, it's you. Oh, yes, it's you.
Please, kids, Miss Shit will have my head.
Mr. Washburn, we are entitled to 5 more minutes.
If you think you can hold these kids back, go ahead.
Start it up, Mr. Washburn. Wait till you see the new moves Professor Hill taught us.
Well, kids, what'll it be?
Shinobi!
Now, a woman who'll kiss on the very first date is usually a hussy, and a woman who'll kiss on the second time out is anything but fussy. But a woman who'll wait till the third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground. She's the girl he's glad he's found. She's his shapoopy, 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 shapoopy.
The girl whose heart you get.
Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy.
But you can't win her yet.
Walk around once to raise the curtain, walk around twice, and over certain. Once more for the flower garden, she will never get sore if you beg her pardon.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Squeeze her once when she isn't looking, if you get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more
for the pep, forever she will never get sore on her way to supper.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, do.
Now, little old Sal's an old gal as anyone can see. Look at her now, she's a go-gal who only goes to me. Squeeze her once when she is looking. If you get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for the pep, forever she will never get sore on her way to supper. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, do. Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy.
The girl who's hard to get.
Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy.
What you never forget.
Bearshin, your daughter and I are going steady behind your back.
Why you?
We'd rather do it in front of you.
Do what? Never mind.
Listen, Anita's Stereo, but I'm not, and I'd hate to think you want your own daughter, Stereo Chile Klein.
I'm going to warn you once more. If I ever catch you touching my daughter ever again, I'll bike on horsewhip you till hell won't happen again.
Now, George!
Not one poop out of you, madam.
I think he means Pete.
Yes. Now get out of this public building.
I'm as much right in this building as anybody.
Right. How do you get any right around here, aiding and abetting the swindling activities of this spellbinding symbol salesman? You know what I see written all over you? Reform school. Now get out, you wild kid.
Papa, it's Capulets like you make blood in the marketplace eat God!
You watch your phraseology, young woman. Go home. You, Lately,
Yes, George.
you tend to your dance.
My dance.
I'll handle Anita, taken up with wild kids from the wrong side of town.
Mr. Mayor, if I could just make you understand.
Well, you can't. And by the way, thanks for nothing. I've read that book you gave me from cover to cover a whole week now and didn't find a thing.
Mr. Mayor, if you please.
I'll settle your hash as soon as I get these premises off of my oldest girl. Yes.
All right, but in the meantime, I want you to know I'm vouching for Tommy Jeans. That boy's got the confidence of every kid in town. He'll be waiting to shake his hand by the time our band plays its first concert.
By time your band plays its first concert, the individual members will have to foregather themselves in wheelchairs on account of the broken legs that they'll have from tripping over their beards. I'll tell you something, my fine young feathered young... Never mind. Oliver, JC, Ewart, Olin. I want this man's references and I want them tonight. Don't let him out of your sight. He's slipperier than a Mississippi sturgeon.
Do you mean you want us to get his credentials?
Get his papers or get him in jail. Couldn't make myself any clearer if I was a butt hook in the wet water.
Professor Hill, I think Mayor Shin behaved abominably, and it was wonderful of you coming to Tommy's defense.
Well, that was nothing.
Yes, it was.
Oh no. A man can't dodge the issue every time a little personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? The coward dies 1,000 deaths, the brave man only 500. Well, unfortunately, the mayor was already pretty mad on account of his billiard parlor. Who I suppose a recommendation from a musical authority like yourself would help, but I couldn't think of asking you to do a thing like that.
Why, Professor Hill?
You would.
I'd be glad to. I just wish I were a little more informed. I've been wanting to talk to you about Winthrop's cornet.
This cornet, mother of pearl keys.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. But you see, he never touches it. Oh, the first week or so, he made a few, experimental blats, I guess you'd say.
Yes, blats.
And he sings the minuet in G-da-da almost constantly.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da, la-di-da,
But he never touches that
Well, it's just
He says you told him it wasn't necessary.
Well,
He tells me about some think system. If he thinks the minuet in G, he won't have to bother with the notes. Now, Professor.
now, Miss Mary, the think system is a revolutionary method, I'll admit. But so was Galileo's conception of the heavens, Columbus's conception of the egg, globe, Bach's conception of the well-tempered clavichord. Now, I cannot discuss these things here in public, but you'll allow me to call. One man.
Why? Any night this week.
Miss Monroe, you must join our Del Star Committee. You were so dear tonight. Yes, and you should prove you Professor Hill.
You danced like a fairy princess with the moonbeam for your floor. You had a golden shimmer in your hair. here, where a woman's heart should be.
Fairy princess, to be adored, golden shimmer, silver shoes, yellow gold, charmed gold, where a woman's heart should be. Don't profess or told us to read those books, and we sing and adore them all. Chaser! Diddly! Balzac!
Sorry, Professor, but we need your orders.
We all been deputized. Yes, congratulations. Let's see now. All week I've tried to give you fellows my references and credentials. But every time you seem to get off the subject somehow. Now, Mike, just what you want up in my hotel. Take me a second.
Sorry, Professor, but I'll have to go with you.
Yes, well, let's see if I have my key. Oh, what's this? A testimonial from Madame Reed, the only female bassoon player to ever appear on the Red Path circuit. Her stage name, of course. Actually, she was from Olean, Lyda Rose Quackenbush.
Could I see that for a minute?
Oh, you'll never forget the name. Lyda Rose, same as the old song. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose.
To get the sun back in the sky. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Lyda Rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Lyda Rose, oh, won't you be my Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose.
Dream of then, dream of the love song that might have been. Do I love you? Oh yes, I love you, and I'll bravely tell you that only when we dream again, sweet and low, sweet and low, how sweet the memory, how long ago, forever, oh yes, forever, will I ever tell you?
Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose, oh, Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun back in the sky. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Lyda Rose, now everyone knows that I am home
Shin?
With Harold.
You mean Professor Hill?
And look, I still have some worms left.
Did you have a good time?
Grumpsius. He told me all about his hometown, Gary, Indiana. And he said he'd take me there someday. And he taught me some hardly any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. That's the town that knew me when. If you like to have lunch, explanation. How it happened on all you think of me. I would say without a moment of hesitation. There's just one place that can light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Preston, New York, or Rome. But Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, my own sweet home. If you like to have much explanation, how it happened on think I would say without a moment of hesitation, there's just one place that can light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Preston, New York, or Rome. But Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. I'll be back in a minute. I show realize my life frog.
I'll leave the dishes. I'll do them, Mama. Don't you have to change for the sociable? There's time later.
Shins live around here somewhere.
The Shin home was on East Elm. This is West Elm.
Ah, criminy. I see you're the piano teacher in town. You must know about this fella Hill forming a boys' band.
Yes.
Well, don't let it worry you no more. I got the goods on him in spades. Swindling two-bit thimble rigger. That's why I gotta see Shin. I'm just passing through. Number 8 only makes a 15-minute water stop. Wish it was 20. Would sure like to concentrate 5 minutes on you, girly girl.
Are you?
Name's Charlie Cowell, anvil salesman. Just now I'm out to protect the good name of the traveling fraternity from that swindler.
Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake.
Mistake my old lady's corset cover. That fellow's been the raspberry seed in my wisdom tooth for just long enough. He spoiled Illinois for me, and he's not gonna spoil Iowa. Say, what kind of music teacher are you? You didn't see right through him? He's no more professor.
I know all about that. Band leaders are always called professor. It's a harmless deception. He's a fine director and he's selected.
Now, wait a minute. Fine director? Have you heard one note of music out of any band?
No, but I'm sure.
Shut nothing, girly girl. He never formed a band in his life, and he never will.
If you'll just listen to me for a minute.
I'd like to. I'd like to do more than that if I had the time. Sure got the inclination. But I gotta get back on that train, and I gotta leave this dynamite with somebody on the way to the depot. Bye, girly girl. See you next time through.
You'll never catch that train at the depot. You'll have to get it at the crossing.
No, sir. I gotta leave word. And I can see you ain't the one to leave it with.
Just a minute, Mr. Cowell, You don't know me yet.
Is that an invitation?
No. I mean, I don't know you.
Yes. I'd need more time anyway.
I mean, as well as I'd like to.
No trouble there, girly girl.
I've never met a man who sells anvils. That's something, well, quite different.
Takes a real salesman, I can tell you that. Anvils have a limited appeal, you know. What am I doing? I miss that train, I'll get fired. And I gotta leave word about that fella Hill.
Leave word with me!
Not on your tintype. How do I know you deliver these letters?
Try me! There's your train, now run for it!
Why, you double-dealing little... Who do you think you're protecting? That fella's got a girl in every county in Illinois, and he's taking it away from every one of them. And that's 102 counties. Not counting the piano teachers like you he cozies up to keep their mouths shut. Neither one of you's heard the last of me, girly girl.
Ding dong ding. At the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Good evening, Miss Marian. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh won't you be my
Marian?
rose?
Marian? Marian, who was you talking to just? Why, Professor Hill?
This is Peru. Top of the evening.
You and Marian come up and sit. I've got some jelly on the stove.
There's no jelly on the stove, Mama.
Well, I'll put some on.
Shall we set, as your mother said?
Well,
You did ask me to call.
did I? I didn't mean anything.
Now, Miss Marian, I'm not suggesting your invitation inferred anything but academic enlightenment. The Think system. I've been by your house a time or two this week to try to explain it to you, but there always seem to be people around. Mostly ladies, I thought.
Yes, Mrs. Squires and several of the ladies.
Well, I'm glad. I wouldn't want anybody beating my time. You wouldn't? No, ma'am. Well, it's evidently not the convenient night. I'll see you at the sociable later.
Professor Hill, is it really true that you've had 100? What I'm trying to say is it true that you've developed a think system?
A what? A think system? Oh, yes, a think system. It's really very simple, actually. As simple as whistling. Nobody has to show you how to use your lips in whistling. You only have to think a tune and have it come out clearly here. Just try this yourself before you ask any questions.
I'll take your word.
Could we sit down?
Are all music teachers as dense as I am?
All music teachers?
I dare say you meet dozens. Even 100.
Well,
And have they all been as fascinated as I have with the think system?
some more, some less. You know, one young lady had thought of the same system before I got to her town. She showed me a few refinements.
I see.
Have I said something wrong?
Please don't let me keep you, Professor Hill. I'm sure you have many more important things to do than to explain the think system to me.
Can't think of one.
And I must be very dull company for a man of your experience.
Now say, where'd you get an idea like that?
One hears rumors of traveling salesmen.
Now, Miss Marian, you mustn't believe everything you hear. After all, one even hears rumors about librarians.
I suppose you're referring to Uncle Matty.
Uncle Matty?
Mr. Madison, my father's best friend. No matter what they say, he left me an assured job so Mother and Winthrop and I would have some security. Now, surely you don't believe...
Of course not. That's exactly what I'm saying, but why do you think people start those rumors?
Narrow-mindedness? Jealousy? Jealousy mostly, I guess.
Exactly. And jealousy mostly starts rumors about traveling salesmen. What have you heard?
Oh, nothing about you personally. Just generally.
What have you heard generally?
Just that. But of course it stands to reason that disappointment and jealousy can lead to... I mean, take you for instance. Your attentions to customers and, well, teachers might easily be misinterpreted, mightn't they?
I mean, now honestly, mightn't they?
What?
And so, you say, if another salesman, or somebody, were jealous, well, they could be downright lies, couldn't they?
What could?
Rumors and things.
Why, of course.
It just proves that you should never believe everything you hear, doesn't it? I mean, if you discuss things.
Miss Mary, I would be delighted to discuss anything in the world with you. But couldn't we do it sitting down? You do sit, your knees bend and all.
We could sit on the porch steps.
We could also sit on a large hollow log over the footbridge.
I couldn't think of it. I've never been to the footbridge with a man before in my life.
Just to talk.
I've got to dress for the sociable.
Then meet me there in 15 minutes.
I just can't. Please, some other time, maybe tomorrow.
My dear little librarian, pile up enough tomorrows and you'll find you've collected nothing but a lot of empty yesterdays. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd like to make today worth remembering.
Oh. So would I.
The footbridge. 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Mama! What? I just told Professor Hill I'd meet him at the footbridge in 15 minutes.
Glory be in the saints be praised. It works.
What does?
I've been using the think system on you from the parlor.
uniforms have arrived. The kids are in them already. People will be screaming for music if the kids show up at the social.
Yeah.
Here's most of the dough. I got Tommy to collect it. He's trying to keep the kids together at least. He's pretending to hold a practice over at the lumber yard.
All right, Marks, go get the wheel.
I got it.
What time's the freight go?
9:40 from the junction.
It's not even 8:30 yet.
Look, if you want to turn a whirl around here and get yourself stuck in a bunny trap, you go ahead, but I...
Don't worry, Marks. I'll meet you back at the hotel in plenty of time. Miss Mary, you're late.
But you said 15 minutes.
I meant that you were about, well, I'd say about 26 years late. Took you all this time to get to the footbridge with that.
If you want to know the truth, it was almost longer.
Oh.
Halfway here, I nearly turned back. I suppose I'm not the first to find it easier to think clearly when not under the spell of your salesmanship.
Now, Miss Marion, surely you don't think I've been selling you anything.
No, you've given me something. That's why I decided to come.
I don't recall giving you.
Yes, you have. Something beautiful. That's why I came, and I'm glad.
be afraid that I'll expect too much more. One can't expect a traveling salesman to stay in one place. I know there have been many ports of call, and there will be many more. But that's no reason for me not to be grateful for what you will have left behind for me.
Marion,
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me the sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you.
There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you.
Marion, there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Hey, Greg.
Excuse me. I'm expecting a cable from Hector Berlioz. This could be it. Now what?
Who's the salesman here? Looks like she's selling and you're buying.
You nuts? I didn't know I was going to be able to leave tonight. I had to keep her off balance, didn't I?
She's so far off balance, you can't tell her from a catboat in a hurricane.
Listen, Buster Brown. I've come up through the ranks on this skirmish. I'm not resigning without my commission.
But Greg, you can't get anywhere out here on the footbridge.
There's a place over at Madison Park near the sociable. Makes this footbridge look like the old ladies' home. Now beat it. Go get the rig. Never a peaceful moment in the music business. Now then, where were we?
You were about to tell me that I don't know about you.
Yes, but we really don't have to go into that just now, do we?
No, we don't. Or ever, for that matter. Harold. The librarian hasn't felt much like doing research lately, but she did plenty when you first came here.
Oh, about what?
About Professor Harold Hill. Gary Conservatory of Music, gold medal class of Ot 5. Harold, there wasn't any conservatory in Ot 5.
Why, there certainly was, because
The town wasn't even built until Ot 6. I'll see you at the sociable.
you knew all the time.
Since July 7th. 3 days after you came here, I tore this page out of the Indiana Journal. It was originally intended to use against you, but now I give it to you with all my heart.
But if you knew, why didn't you? Why, you little. 110 cornets played the air. But I modestly took my place as the one and only bass, and I part up and down the square.
Good night, my someone. Good night, my love.
With 110 cornets right behind.
Our star is shining, it's bright as light.
There were horns of every shape and sweet dreams be yours, dear, if dreams there be.
Well, 110 cornets played the air.
I wish I may, and I wish I might. Now, good night, my someone. Good night.
Wait! This guy is crazy. He's going all over town, spilling everything.
I'll say I'm crazy. Missed my train, probably lost my job. But I got you now, Hill, and you'll pay. You'd be in the clink right now if it hadn't been for that piano teacher. I told her all about you, and what'd she do? Lollygagged me around till I couldn't get to shit. Little dried-up man-hungry doxy round heel fizzy.
Get out of here, I'll kill you, I swear, you dirty mouth.
Bully! You big blow-off! I'll stay in this town till you get yours up, down, through, and sideways. Why, you never even knew the territory.
Greg, here's your stuff. The rig's out in the alley. Come on, hurry up.
Two Grecian urns and a fountain.
Stop! Stop! Listen to this man!
You gullible green grass goats. Can't you get it through your heads you're being swindled out of your eye teeth right now? This minute? There's a burglar in the bedroom while you're fiddling in the parlor. I'm talking about Harold Hill, road agent, highwayman, pickpocket.
Pickpocket?
Same thing. He's had his hand in your wallet, mister. And yours, madam. And yours, little lady, ever since the first moment he came to this town. There's more documented evidence than you'll ever have time to read. There isn't any band. There never was any band. And there never will be any band. And if you don't hunt this man down right now like a mad dog, there won't be any Harold Hill either. He'll be on the next train out of town.
Now will you believe me?
What are we waiting for?
I want my money back!
Money back? I want his hide.
After him, and when you find him, bring him to the gymnasium! After him!
all over for you.
Oh, Harold, I've been looking for Winthrop. He's run away. Oh, please go, Harold. They're even talking about tar and feathers.
I had to see you, Marion.
It's all right. Don't you know that? You don't owe me a word, not a word. Now, please, go, please.
Greg! He isn't anywhere over here. Let's check down by the creek.
Hey, wait a minute there, son.
I'm not your son. Leave me go.
Not till I talk to you for a minute.
Listen, you wouldn't tell the truth and
I would too.
would not.
Would too. Tell you anything you want to know.
Can you lead a band?
No.
Are you a dirty rotten crook?
Yes.
Are you a big liar?
Yes.
Leave me go, you big liar.
What's the matter? You wanted the truth, didn't you? Now I'm bigger than you. You're gonna stand here and get it all, so you might as well quit with it. Well, there's two things you're entitled to know. One, you're a wonderful kid. I thought so from the first. That's why I wanted you in the band. So you quit moping around feeling sorry for yourself.
What band?
I always think there's a band, kid.
What's the other thing?
Well, actually, now that I think about it, other things, none of your business.
I wish you never come around the States.
No, you don't, Winthrop.
Sister, you believe him?
I believe everything he ever said.
But he promised us.
I know what he promised us. And it all happened just like he told us. The lights and the flags and the colors and the symbols.
Where was all that?
In the way every kid in this town walked around here all summer and looked and acted. Especially you. And the parents too. Does Mama wish he never came to River City?
Well, you do, don't you?
No, Winthrop. Now please go, Harold. Please.
Go on, Professor. Hurry up.
I can't go with you.
Why not?
First time in my life, I got my foot caught in the door. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all. There was you.
Greg! They're here! That way! That way!
Go on, Professor! That way! That way!
Which is why I interrupted the program at this point. Rest assured, this snake in our bosom would have been misapprehended by this time. Yes, and always remember, fellow river citizens, I can only remind you that I did everything in my power to prevent this dire happening from, happening.
What have you done to get our money back?
That professor collected nearly $300 for uniforms. Just tonight, and we haven't even seen them uniforms yet.
He's slippery. I told you.
I haven't seen any uniforms or my boy just since supper. He's a kidnapper!
Sarska! Whoa! Virtue has triumphed. The sword of retribution has cut down Professor Harold Hill. And if there are those, as I have heard, who are melting tar and collecting feathers, I will not say them nay.
Well, I should think there ought to be some of you who could forget our everlasting, Iowa-stubborn, chip-on-the-shoulder arrogance. Long enough to remember River City before Harold Hill arrived. Do you remember? Well, do you? Surely there ought to be some of you who could be grateful to Mr. Hill for what he's brought to River City, and if so, I should think you'd want to admit it.
You're wasting a great deal of time here. If there's a person in this hall who doesn't think this man ill should be tarred and feathered, let him stand up. You ladies sit down. And the rest of you standing there like a crowd of Shropshire sheep. Have you people forgotten how you paid for expensive uniforms, technical instruction books, and high-priced band instruments? Have you forgotten the clear understanding and warranty that your children would be taught to play in a band? Well, where's the band? Where's the band? Think, men. Think.
That's my Barney. That's who was my Barney.
Play to me, Linus! Play to me!
Mrs. Peru, that's Winthrop!